Namaste, friends. Today we are going to discuss about a very interesting topic on how is the God. But have you ever wondered if the God is so much compensate? Why does He simply forgive all our mistakes? Have you ever thought, can anyone expect God to ignore His own laws? And third, have you ever realized if God is so powerful, why doesn't He simply protect His devotees from every difficulty? Welcome, my friends. My name is Mahendra, and today we will explore the truth has the power and the purpose of devotion. As always, we have Binaji with us. Binaji, a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you. Namaste. शायद नेटवर्क इशू आ रहा है. आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
Binaji, namaste. Binaji,
Yeah.
namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
So today we are going to discuss on a very interesting topic towards the truth has a power and the purpose of the devotion, which a human should have it. Then please tell us about what is the greatest form of devotion and why should we worship if the karma cannot be avoided. If someone worship God every day but lives dishonestly, will the God still protect that person? Or why does the God devotion change us not by the our self deeds but by the God?
Yeah, these are not new questions. All scriptures give a clear and consistent answer. God is infinitely compassionate. God's punishment and God's reward are both extraordinary. Therefore, a seeker should be aware of two things throughout life. First, never perform action that invite divine punishment. Second, develop such noble thoughts, character, and conduct the divine blessings naturally become a part of life. God is perfectly impartial. He is not influenced by praise, by expensive offerings, by power. We worship because we need transformation. All spiritual practice are designed to change us, not God. Azamila was not liberated merely by chanting the name Narayana. At the moment of death, he sincerely remembers, awakened his consciousness through devotion for his liberation. Like Gajendra, first relied his on strength, but when all efforts failed, he surrendered completely to God with humility and faith. Markanda overcome the fear of death through deep devotion to Lord Shiva. Savitri overcome destiny through her extraordinary wisdom, unwavering determination, and rightness. King Bharata life teaches that true spirituality is become free from inner attachment through detachment, as Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya ji taught. The greatest worship of God is the purification of one's own life. So ask yourself every day, am I becoming more truthful, compassionate, selfless, disciplined, and more useful to society? God never changed his laws. Instead, he invites us to change ourselves. Don't try to change God's law. Because the greatest miracle is not changing destiny, the greatest miracle is transforming ourselves.
Thank you, Binaji. So, every day's worship, every day's living in a spiritual way, truthful, compensate, selflessness is all is towards the transforming ourselves. Then, what is the God realization, and what is the greatest blessings from the God a human can get it? And in previously, I also asked why the God is so much infinitely compensate yet absolute impartial. And then also thought comes that okay, why were the great souls also opposed actually?
Yeah, the truth is, God infinitely compassionate, but he is never partial. He blesses everyone according to the internal laws of righteousness. Just as gravity works equally for everyone, fire does not ask whether someone is a king or a beggar before burning. The law of karma also works equally for everyone. So, the purpose of worship is not to change God's mind, the purpose is to transform your own mind. The Bhagavad Gita teaches us that we are free to choose our action, but we are not free to escape their result. Imagine someone who has consumed alcohol without asking. People can recognize it through speech, walking, and behavior. In the same way, when someone is filled with devotion, its influence naturally appears in every life. Their behavior becomes their introduction. Lord Buddha was criticized by many during his lifetime. Kabir was rejected by both religious communities. Swami Dayananda Saraswati faced continuous opposition because he challenged blind superstition. Pandit Shri Ram Sharma Acharya encouraged people to transform themselves before trying to transform society. Like many reformers, his ideas were not always welcomed by everyone. Yet today, millions continue to draw inspiration from his teachings. Chanakya was not interested in personal wealth or luxury. He trained Chandragupta to become a responsible king guided by justice, discipline, and national welfare. Their partnership shows that real success comes when knowledge is united with character. The Purana describes Mother Yashoda seeing the whole universe inside Krishna's mouth and Lord Rama revealing his cosmic nature to Mother Kaushalya and Kagbhasanji. They teach that God is present everywhere. When we see God in everyone, we naturally stop hurting others. When worship transforms our thoughts, emotions, character, and actions, that is true God realization.
Thanks, Binaji, for giving us the very quite insight about how were the great souls were also opposed. Then, Binaji, we talk about the God realization. Then, what is the true meditation we all talk about? Is it with respect to the stop trying every thought? Is it about self realization? Or it is about the God realization? And in your personal life, what is the true meditation for you? And how it is changed your own life? And what is the greatest gift God has already given to us, which we are not realizing it?
Millions of people meditate for peace, but according to the great spiritual masters of India, its ultimate goal is to awaken divine consciousness within us. I am doing this meditation last decades, 3 decades. I feel too much good and transform inner self. The great texts tell us when we begin to see all people as members of one universal family, like Vasudha Kutumbakam, our thinking changes naturally. This is the beginning of a spiritual awakening. Our world often becomes a reflection of our own thoughts. A teacher showed 2 lamps. One was beautiful decorated, but had no flame. The second lamp was made of simple clay, yet it burned brightly. The teacher asked which lamp removes darkness. The students immediately answered, the lamp with the flame. The teacher smiled. In the same way, ritual are the decoration, character is the flame. God looked for the light within us. Pandit Sri Ramchandra Acharya ji told us, Upasa Sadhana Aradhana. When you simply stand near a fire, you automatically feel warmth. God is divine love itself. Therefore, the closer we come to God, the more loving we naturally becomes. The churning of the ocean. The first thing that appeared was deadly poison. Similarly, when we begin genuine meditation and self improvement, we may first become aware of our weaknesses. We should not become discouraged. Continue the inner churning, and eventually wisdom, peace, and joy will arise. God may not always change our circumstances, He changes our understanding. God has already given us extraordinary body, a remarkable mind. Gratitude is one of the highest form of worship. Every relationship becomes sacred. Every day becomes an opportunity to grow spiritually. This is the true path of meditation and divine communication.
Thank you, Vinaji. You have put the very wonderful line. Gratitude is one of the highest form of the worship. May your heart remain always filled with the divine love, your mind always with the filled with novel thoughts, and the whole life goes with a selfless service. Thank you, Binaji, for giving us so much insight. Now it's time to learn about a new technique on the good health.
Today we learn Vayu Mudra. Mudra, yoga, and meditation are not just spiritual habits, they are technologies for soul alignment. So, Vayu Mudra helps balance the air element in the body. In Ayurveda, excessive vata, air is believed to contribute to problems such as joint pain, stiffness, tremors, gas, anxiety. This mudra is traditionally practiced to help reduce excess vata and restore balance. According to Ayurveda, our body is made up of 49 vayu. 5 are vital, 5 are secondary. Each one has a specific function. So sit comfortably in Padmasana, Siddhasana, Sukhasana, or Vajrasana. or on a chair with spine straight, bend your index finger so that its tips touches the base of the thumb. Then gently press the bent index finger with your thumb. Keep the remaining three fingers comfortably straight without straining them. Rest your hand on your knees with the palm facing upward. Close your eyes and breathe slowly, deeply, and naturally throughout the practice, allowing your body and mind to relax. Practice for 10 to 15 minutes daily. It has benefits like relieving pain from rheumatism, sciatica, reduce symptoms of Parkinson's disease, stimulate the endocrine system, balance the air element, joint health, gas or bloating, nervous system, improve your memory, sharpen your mind, and help you reduce anger and depression. But some precautions is there. If you have severe joint disease, persistent numbness, progressive neurological symptoms, chronic pain with an unknown cause, should practice consciously and consult a qualified healthcare professional. You can do affirmation in the time. I can always be calm and peaceful in place. Vayamudra should be practiced as part of a healthy life.
Thank you, Binaji, for giving us a very useful knowledge in today's session. Thank you always.
Thank you. Namaste.
So, friends, today we have gone through the very much insightful learnings for our own life. One questions for you is about what does the true meditation mean to you? Do comment. See you in the next video. Do subscribe, like, comment, share it with your loved ones. Share it if the compassion matters to you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. For more information, you can also watch our previous videos on Ojas Soul YouTube channel and also visit AWG website for the deep informations. Until next time, stay true, stay aware, stay humble. Goodbye and namaste.